First Lady Jill Biden has tested positive for COVID-19.
Her diagnosis comes after President Biden contracted the virus last month. The president tested negative this morning. The First Lady's communications director released a statement saying she had cold-like symptoms last night. Mrs. Biden is experiencing mild COVID symptoms and has been prescribed a course of Paxlovid. She is isolating in South Carolina.
Joining us now is Dr. Tina Shah. She is a practicing pulmonary and critical care physician in New Jersey. She's also a former senior advisor to the U.S. Surgeon General. Dr. Shah, welcome. So the First Lady is reportedly only experiencing mild COVID-19 symptoms. Why do you think she's been prescribed Paxlovid?
Paxlovid is really a drug that everyone should consider taking because it really helps us. In fact, studies show that Paxlovid reduces the risk of getting hospitalized or dying from COVID by 89%. And the experts say that Paxlovid is effective against the current strains that are circulating in the U.S. of COVID.
Do you recommend it for anyone who gets COVID or just who maybe is of a certain age or who has some severe symptoms?
That's a great question. Right now, Paxlovid is actually approved for folks as young as 12 years old, but the real recommendations are, one, that you've tested positive for COVID, and that two, that you are considered high risk for COVID. And that includes things like being 65 or older, or having medical conditions like obesity, diabetes, or heart disease.
Well, this comes, Dr. Shah, as you know, only a short time after the president himself contracted COVID-19. Any concern he could test positive again? And what about this potential for a rebound case, as we saw and as we've heard about sort of anecdotally with other Paxlovid kind of courses of treatment?
Yeah, great questions. I think the strains are changing constantly in our country alongside globally. And right now, the Omicron variant BA.5 is about 54% of cases. So there are other strains running around. And we have heard of situations where people are reinfected with COVID. I am sure that the president and his medical team are taking all precautions to ensure that there is no chance of reinfection to try and mitigate that. As far as Paxlovid and the rebound phenomenon of having the virus kind of rear up again, it's really interesting. There's actually cases of folks that have had COVID and not had Paxlovid and experienced a rebound, higher viral load after they started to feel better. And so we know that this happens both when you're taking the medicine and when you're not. And the recommendations for the CDC, if you're taking Paxlovid and you experience a rebound or just in general experience a rebound, is that you count your worsening symptoms again as day zero and then isolate for 5 days after that.
Wow, so rebound COVID is just a thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
apparently.
It's out there. All right, well, Dr. Tina Shah, thank you so much for your insight. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.